Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I just want to say before we start, this isn't typically a video I would do, so if you guys enjoy this type of stuff, please leave a like and obviously subscribe. Also, ignore the mess in the background. Just moved back into my house, so I'm still, moving stuff around. But as you guys can see from the title of this video and obviously on your screen, I have reversed the divisions in WWE 2K23. So Rey Mysterio is now your WWE champion. Reggie is your United States champion. Otis and Chad Gable are your tag champions. Tamina is your Raw Women's champion. And the women's tag title, like, there's no contenders, and like I can't move anybody to it for some reason, so they just have to stay like that. So I apologize for that. But real quick, I'll show you the divisions for Raw. As you can see, The Miz is the #1 contender. Okay, Roman Reigns should be the last one. So there's a glitch. I'll show you with the U.S. title, it's even more of a glitch. But like, see, I can't move Roman down for some reason to the last spot. I don't know why. Maybe because he was the last champion. I don't know. But Rey Mysterio is champion. Miz is #1 contender. And the U.S. title, as you can see, Veer is the #1 contender, and it won't even let me put Austin Theory as the second. I have to put him as 18, but yeah, that's what it is. Mustafa Ali was the #1 contender, so he is now in last. Then we got the Raw Tag Team titles. For some reason, the Street Profits were second to last, so now they're #1 contenders, Jimmy and Jay, obviously. The last contenders. Now we got the Raw Women's title. Dana Brooke was in last, so now she's the first contender. You see Bianca Belair is at the bottom. Now I can show you guys the SmackDown. I didn't really mess with NXT because I feel, it's not really going to go into the pay-per-views and all that. So, yeah, if we look at here, as you can see, Shinsuke Nakamura is your Universal Champion. Veer is the Intercontinental Champion, so he's... Yeah, it's weird. He's the #1 contender for the U.S. title, and he has the WWE Intercontinental Championship. But yeah, and then we got the SmackDown Championship team. The SmackDown Tag Team Championship, which Jinder Mahal and Shanky now have, and the Women's Championship on SmackDown. Sonya Deville again, tag team, same thing for SmackDown. So if we look at the rankings, Roman is in last. Karrion Kross is in first for the Universal title. If we look at the Intercontinental title, Madcap Moss is in first. Gunther's in last. We look at the tag title, Mace and Mansoor are in first. And Jimmy and Jay are in last. And you go to the women's title, Charlotte Flair is in last. Aaliyah's in first. Again, can't do anything with that. So, yeah. So basically, now the whole point of this is to see which champions can get back to their former glory, if any. So we're going to simulate for a little bit and just see. I will get back to you guys when we get to the first title defense from any of these new champions.
Yo, what is up? This is me editing the video right now. I didn't really explain the rules of this video all too well. So basically, I said it is the first champion to get to their former glory. For example, I explain it later, but Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens can't be put as a tag team for some reason, or it'll take a lot of work. You'll see why later in the video. So basically, the Usos would have to capture both titles. Roman would have to capture both titles. Or one of the women would have to capture. Gunther would have to capture his. Austin Theory would have to capture his. Basically, the first person to return to their glory is the winner. So I hope that makes things clear. And whenever that happens, the video will end. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Okay, guys, so there actually was not a title defense until Backlash, so that's where we are here. And as you can see, the first match is going to be Falls Count Anywhere, Rey Mysterio versus The Miz for the championship. I think Rey's going to retain, but let's see. Let's look at the other matches. We got Sonya Deville versus Shayna Baszler, which is weird because she's not the #1 contender, I don't think. But okay, all right. Okay, and then we got a tag match. We got a U.S. title. Why is Cody Rhodes in here? He's not even in the division for the title. Okay, that's weird, but, And the main event is not even a championship match. It's Brock Lesnar versus Shelton Benjamin. Okay, so let's just get it started. Okay, so I don't know how to get it on like a different screen, but yeah, we're going to simulate and see who the winner is, and it is, obviously, I'm going to choose random, you'll see. Rey Mysterio retains. Okay. We don't really care about this, so we'll simulate this. Whoever wins, Ridge and Butch Holland. Okay. Sonya Deville versus Shayna Baszler. I would bet Shayna Baszler would win, but let's see. Oh, it's Sonya Deville. Wow, must have been a boring match. I wonder if it, like... I don't... let's... Yeah, I don't really know how this works, so let me see. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Okay, so Reggie beat... He retained against Cody Rhodes. Wow. Alright, I'll see you guys at the next championship match. Alright, guys, so once again, there is actually no championship matches until the next pay-per-view, which was Hell in a Cell. So, yeah. Okay, but we got a few championship matches. We got 3. I guess I'm just going to have to press the simulate all matches. So, first we got Sonya Deville and Lacey Evans. Let's see who wins this. Lacey Evans, so now we have a new SmackDown Women's Champion. Okay, and Tozawa versus Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio wins and retains once again. We don't really care about these extra matches, but the main event, Dana Brooke defeats Tamina for her title. Okay. Real quick, what I do want to check, though, I want to see if any of the, divisions have changed. Let's see. Romans went up a little bit. Some people dropped down. Oh, Jimmy and Jay are the #1 contenders. Okay. Alright, so... Not gonna check SmackDown, so just wanted to make sure everything was moving. And like I said, I will see you guys at the next title defense. Okay, guys, so once again, there's been no title defenses until the pay-per-view, so I think I'm just gonna start skipping to the pay-per-views. But yeah, we are at Money in the Bank right now. There's only 1 championship match. However, there's 2 Money in the Bank matches, so that'll be important for the championship shakeup. This first one, Brock Lesnar versus Drew Gulak, a weird rivalry. This one, yeah. So let's just, I think the next one is going to be the title match. Yeah, it's going to be Angelo Dawkins versus, okay. That's weird how they climb back up over the Usos and RK Bro. Let's just look at the ladder matches. We got this one here. If Roman Reigns won, that'd be pretty huge. We go to the women's one as well. If Rhea Ripley won, that would be huge. Or Becky Lynch. So yeah. We're going to just simulate all matches. And, oh, wow. We have a new... Wait. Who was oh, none of them were tag champion. Oh, wow. So, wait. When did the title change? Am I... Because we must have watched it, because I did click through all of them. I didn't just simulate to this. So that means... Oh, I must have been confused and didn't see it. I guess they beat the Alpha Academy at the last pay-per-view, and I didn't notice. That's my bad. Well, now Ziggler and Rude are the new tag team champions. Let's see who won the Money in the Bank. Roman Reigns. Yeah, that's a little scary. Not gonna lie. And let's see who won this one. Becky Lynch. Yep, that is also scary. Okay. Alright, guys. We are now at SummerSlam with only 2 titles on the line. So we'll just go through these matches. I mean, these don't really matter, but we do have Randy Orton versus Rey Mysterio. I don't know how Randy Orton climbed into this division, but he did. This is for the WWE Championship, obviously. And then we have Rhea Ripley versus Dana Brooke, which should be pretty obvious who wins these. But yeah, we're just going to simulate, and let's see if Rey can retain his title. He did not. Randy Orton successfully beats Rey Mysterio for the WWE Championship, and Rhea Ripley beats Dana Brooke. Okay. So, I did skip straight to the pay-per-view, so I just want to make sure that none of the champions changed, and we're going to look at some of the rankings now that we're past SummerSlam. So let's just go to the championships. Yep, none of them have changed except, the ones we saw. Still the #1 contenders, AJ Styles, and he still hasn't had a championship match. Yeah, Roman's climbing back up there. That's kind of scary. Seth has not moved at all. Veer is still the top. We have not seen a U.S. title defense yet. Which is kind of sad. Austin Theory's only moved up 1 place. there's no real big contenders for this, honestly. I mean, Omos has climbed quite a bit, but no one wants this title, I guess. RK Bro is no longer here since Randy Orton is the champion. Wow, so yeah, there's one less team now. I wonder if I can still put them in here, though. It's just Matt Riddle by himself. Yeah, we'll take him out because, you know, if Randy loses, they'll go back in here. Tamina's #1 contender. Which is kind of weird because Bianca hasn't moved at all. Like, I get they're at the bottom of the card, but they are still, like, the best wrestlers, you know? Like, just because these are at the top, and I don't mean nothing. But Rhea climbed her way back up. She was closer to the bottom. Becky Lynch is climbing back up. So, yeah, this... You know what? While we're here, I'm going to put Riddle in this division. Wherever he goes, let's see where he ends up. Is he going to be at the bottom? Yep, Riddle's at the bottom. That's fine. He's climbing his way up for the U.S. title while his partner is dealing with the WWE Championship. So I'm sure the SmackDown titles have remained the same, but we could just check. Yep, everything's the same. I'm not even going to check the divisions for this one, honestly, because they haven't had much action at all for these titles. Alright, so we're now at Extreme Rules. We got a tag title match. This is going to be the most boring match in history. No offense. And then we also have a Universal title match. Okay, I don't really get it. Because Santos Escobar isn't even in the division for the Universal title. I don't know. It's weird. And then the main event, Rhea Ripley versus Tamina. Okay, so we're going to simulate all matches, and let's see what happens with these tag titles. Yep, Shanky and Jinder Mahal retain. I thought that was going to happen. The Universal title, oh my gosh. Santos Escobar defeated Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. And for the Raw Women's title, Rhea Ripley retains. Okay. Okay, guys, so we are now at Survivor Series, and there's only one championship on the line, which is the WWE title. Now, obviously, they have the 6-man tag, the 8-man. Oh, it's a War Games match. Not really too interested in that. Anyway, so we'll just simulate. I think Randy Orton will probably retain, but let's see. Yep, he retains. Wow, we are not getting a lot of championship matches, which is okay, but I will see you guys at the next pay-per-view. Alright guys, we are now at the Royal Rumble. Yes, we didn't have a single title defense until the Royal Rumble, but this event is huge because obviously this is now the road to WrestleMania. So we have 2 championships on the line. We have the Raw Tag Team titles, which it's not looking good for Ziggler and Rude, to be honest, but you never know. And then we got a rematch for the Universal Championship, and obviously we got we have the Men's Royal Rumble and the Women's Royal Rumble. So I'm going to simulate these matches, and we're going to see who comes out on top. I know, look, we have a new Raw Tag Team Champions, the Usos. I'm trying to think. Okay, so technically Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are not a team on the game, so we're not going to assume them back to their position, so we're just going to pretend like Jimmy and Jay never lost their titles. So now the Usos just need to capture the SmackDown Tag Team titles, and they will be back to their former glory. Will they be the first people to achieve their old titles? We'll see. So now back to the Universal title, and Santos Escobar has again beaten Shinsuke Nakamura. Okay. And now this next match is going to be the Men's Royal Rumble winner, which is going to be huge. Hello? I don't know. What about the women's? Also doesn't show that. Okay, so obviously I'm gonna see you guys at the next pay-per-view, which is Elimination Chamber. Like I said, this is the road to WrestleMania, so we'll have a lot of big matches here. Alright, and we're at Elimination Chamber, and wow, we actually have some title defenses. We have the Elimination Chamber match for the Raw Women's title, which I'm not going to lie, it's not looking good for Rhea Ripley. She's got to go against Asuka, Becky Lynch, and Bayley. That's tough. We also have the Raw Tag Team titles on the line, which is pretty much the whole Bloodline versus the Street Profits. So it's not looking great for Montez and Dawkins. And we also have the WWE Championship, Edge versus Orton. That should be an amazing match. And the main event, 6-man elimination chamber for the U.S. title. I'm really hoping Riddle wins and brings some substance back to this title. So yeah, we're going to start simulating, obviously, with the first elimination chamber match. And the winner is Dana Brooke. You have 4 of the biggest women's competitors in a match, and Dana Brooke wins. Okay. So next championship. The Usos retain. Yeah, like I said, they got the whole bloodline in their corner, man. It's going to be tough for them to lose. Next is going to be Edge versus Orton. And Randy Orton retains. I'm sure that was a stellar match. Now we get the U.S. title match. Come on, please be Riddle. Reggie retains his U.S. championship. Okay, so I can do this. I might add some pay-per-views in myself just to get some more title defenses in, because it's going really slow. It's about to be a year already, and we have had nothing. Once it's a year, I'll start doing that, though, so we're at WrestleMania. So after Backlash is when I'll be adding pay-per-views so we can get more title matches. But let's get to WrestleMania here, and this should be a huge event. U.S. title, Reggie versus Veer. Okay. Raw Women's title, Nikki Ash versus Dana Brooke. SmackDown title, Jinder Mahal and Shanky versus Humberto and Angel. And then we got the Universal Championship, Santos Escobar versus Karrion Kross. WWE Championship, Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton. And the main event is nothing. Okay. So let's simulate these. Come on, Veer just beat him. And Reggie retains his U.S. title. Dana Brooke retains her Raw Women's title. Jinder and Shanky retain their SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Santos Escobar retains his Universal Championship. Are we going to have any changes? And Randy Orton retains his WWE Championship, so not a single thing happened.
Yo, what is up, guys? This is me from editing again, and I realize this video is going to last a long time if I show you every single match. So from now on, I'm just going to show you when the titles change, because there's still about like 45 minutes left of content. I don't want to, bombard you guys with just repeats of the same stuff pretty much. So yeah, that being said, every match you'll see from now on is either going to be, something important or a title change. So yeah.
And the Roman Reigns has his time. Okay. Usos win. Roman is in their corner. I'm not sure if that's smart for their match later. Oh, Edge beats Orton for the WWE Championship. We have a new WWE Champion, which means RK Bro can go back to the title scene. Roman loses to Santos Escobar. Is this guy about to become the greatest Universal Champion in history? Alright, you guys. So, we now have our 2 pay-per-views. We're going to simulate to Hell in a Cell. Just named the other one Throne Fest, to keep it in with the channel name or whatever. Let's see if we have any title defenses. Raw Tag titles. And the WWE title. Okay, so I imagine the Usos will retain. They do. And let's see if Edge is going to defeat Braun Strowman for the WWE Championship in the Hell in a Cell. So far, we have one team to capture their former gold. I guess you could count Rhea Ripley, but in real life, she's the SmackDown Women's Champion and not the Raw Women's Champion. But we'll count her because it's still a WWE Championship, so we'll count Rhea Ripley, and the Usos have both captured their former glory. So I guess Rhea Ripley, I'm not going to count Rhea Ripley and say she's the first person to do it. I'm going to say she's captured gold, obviously. But the goal is to see who can get to their former glory. She does not have the SmackDown title, so she's not where she is now. She's the first person to catch up to where they are in, the real life scene. All right, U.S. title, please, Dominic. Reggie once again retains. He's on track to becoming the greatest U.S. champion. And then, oh my God, Shanky and Jinder also retain. The New Day lose. I don't know how that happens. And Edge retains as well, which is good. Let's just simulate these matches. Let's see who wins this. Brock Lesnar. Oh boy. That's going to be scary. Oh, we have new tag champions, the Viking Raiders. Santos retains against Big E. Santos might become a powerhouse. He is not losing anything. Then we have the main event. Will Bianca Belair be the first to retain her gold? She is not. Dana Brooke keeps her title. I'm sure Bianca is not happy about that. We're going to schedule one of my pay-per-views again. We're just going to do a bunch of SummerSlams then, because I am not going to keep making this. Okay, so what titles are on the line? The Raw tag titles, we need the Usos to retain if they want to reach their former glory. Wait. Oh, Brock must have cashed in. Yeah, so I guess it's the only thing I can miss because all the championship matches are on the pay-per-views. It's got to be Brock with the title, right? Like, I just want to make sure. Okay, it is Brock. So let's get to simulate. I thought it changed for a second, but no. Come on, Usos retain. Usos kept it. Let's see if Brock can keep his title. Oh, Brock. Brock. Won the Money in the Bank, cashed in on the Santos Escobar's legendary reign, and loses it to Dexter Lumis. Dana Brooke also retains. Okay. So let's. Oh my God, the Usos lose their title. I love Dolph Ziggler, one of my favorite of all time, but come on, man, we need somebody to retain their former glory. Let's see who wins the WWE title. Brock Lesnar is your new WWE champion. Roman is in trouble now. You know, I'm going to start making it a WrestleMania because I feel like they just don't book good matches at the SummerSlam, you know? But just to ignore the fact that this is WrestleMania. Battling each other. All right. Let's see. Shanky and Jinder win their titles back. See you, Viking Raiders. And the new or current WWE champion is still Brock Lesnar, defeating Shelton Benjamin. I just gotta say, man, our former champions, like, they're close, but they're just falling behind. We really need them to capture these titles. And now we're at fake WrestleMania. This is just Thrilled Fest. Finally, Dominic Mysterio versus Reggie for the U.S. title. Ivar and Eric versus Shanky and Jinder. This is the first time we've seen this defended. Veer versus Drew Gulak. Natalia versus Lacey Evans. Four-way tag match. Oh, come on, Usos. Becky Lynch versus Dana Brooke. She's currently not champion, so this would not affect it. Shelton Benjamin versus Brock Lesnar. All right, we have a lot of title matches. Please, Dominic. Reggie, the greatest U.S. champion? It might be. Shanky and Jinder retain. Veer retains. Lacey Evans retains. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode retain their championship somehow. Dana Brooke retains somehow as well. And the main event, Brock Lesnar also retains. Yes. All right, let's simulate this. Oh, we have new SmackDown champions, Mason Mansoor. Okay, that's actually pretty big. And WWE champion, Brock Lesnar retains, and Dana Brooke retains. Okay. By the way, if you guys are enjoying this video, please leave a like and make sure to subscribe. And if you want more videos like this, I'm more than happy to do this. Like I said, I'm testing something new. Thank you guys for all the support on the recent videos. If you guys want more of the old videos, I can do that. If you want more of this, I can do that. So yeah, it's nothing. All right, come on, Omos. Oh, Reggie is the greatest U.S. champion WWE has ever seen. I mean, that's got to be it. Give this guy a shot in real life. Clearly, he knows what he's doing. Oh, an Alpha Academy actually defeat Ziggler and Roode for their titles. Okay. Gosh, and Dexter Lumis retains over Big E. It's a real shame. Oh my! Oh, we have a new WWE champion. Kevin Owens has defeated Brock Lesnar. Okay, so first, Sheamus versus Dexter. Dexter retains. Finally, we have a new U.S. champion. Reggie, get out of here. Back to the card, please. And we have new Raw Tag Champions, the Street Profits. Well deserved. Veer Mahan retains. And Dana Brooke also retains. Come on, Bianca. Make it a good ending. Oh, we have a new WWE champion. Cody Rhodes beats Kevin Owens. And for all of you watching this, in the comments, what are your guys' opinions on Cody Rhodes? I personally don't think he should be the one to defeat Roman. I know a lot of people do, but I just don't think he's necessarily the right guy. Obviously Brock can't challenge Roman anymore because Brock would be the one to defeat him. But I don't know. It just seems like Cody really waltzed his way back in. I don't know. I feel like Seth Rollins should definitely be the one to beat him. I mean, just that old Shield connection and everything. I don't know. Makes sense to me. I think Rollins should be the one. Okay, Alpha Academy wins in the rematch. Dexter retains once more. Okay, and I think the next match is Roman versus Cody. Come on, Roman. You can do this. Roman wins. All he needs is the Universal title. And he will end this video. Come on, Roman. You got to keep it. Dana Brooke retains. Mason Mansoor retain. Dominic retains. Sami Zayn, new Intercontinental Champion. I mean, old honorary Uso, but Ziggler and Rude, they are the kryptonite to the Alpha Academy. And I don't think... Okay, come on, Roman. Roman defeats Jay. All right. Roman again. Dominic retains somehow. Shanky and Jinder get their titles back. Dana Brooke retains. I thought that was the main event. Jey Uso has beaten Roman Reigns for his title. Our champions. Let's see. Sami Zayn still Intercontinental Champion. Solo is your new United States Champion. Good. Get Dominic out of here. We need to make this title mean something again. Dana Brooke is still... Dude, she's got to be the longest reigning champ. Jey Uso retains. I don't even know why The Miz... I get it. I made The Miz #1 contender, but... Why is he in that match? Oh, he's back against Jay. Okay. Hopefully he can win that. Solo retains. Good. Get the lower card guys out of here. They need to build a name for themselves before they can come get these meaningful titles. Shanky and Jinder. Speaking of guys who need to build their name, Shanky still a champion. And these other guys... Okay. I'll continue. I'll stop hating. Dana Brooke retains once again. Sami retains. Wonderful. Dexter retains. And I'm not... Okay, I know this is Roman versus Jay. Let's see who wins. Jay retains, man. Roman ain't getting his title back. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so we're now at the real WrestleMania. We got Damian Priest versus Solo. Again, won't mean anything. LA Knight versus Zayn. Again, Karrion Kross versus Loomis. Finn Balor versus Jay. The main event is Miz versus Roman. Come on now. Solo retained. Good. LA Knight is your new Intercontinental Champion. I'm sure people would like to see this in real life. I don't know. I like Sami. I wish Sami would have kept it. Whatever. Karrion Kross is your new Universal Champion. I'm just glad Dexter finally lost it, to be honest. And Jey Uso beats Finn Balor for the title. Okay, anyway. Let's see if Solo can retain. He does. Shanky and Jinder retain somehow. LA Knight retains. Not the biggest shock. I think the next match is just Brock. No, the next match is Brock. Will he beat Karrion Kross? He does. Brock is Universal Champion. And Roman is WWE Champion. Can we finally get a champion on championship match? Winner takes all. You know what? I honestly might just schedule that. For our... They got to at least have a successful retain. And then they can battle it out on Thrilled Fest. So if they retain on Backlash, I'll let them fight for it. Finally, some new champions. Don't know why Jimmy and Jay aren't here. Okay, they don't have to retain. So yeah, once they successfully retain, I will give them that match. But they both have to retain, obviously. Solo retains. Oh, finally, new champions, Ridge and Butch. Thank God. All right, Brock needs to retain. Roman needs to retain. And then they will have a winner-take-all match. Lacey Evans retains her title. Butch and Ridge retain their title. Solo retains his title. Dana retains hers. Karrion Kross has won the title, which means they will not be getting a winner-takes-all match. Roman retains his title. However, you just can't put them against each other. Humberto and Angel beat Butch and Ridge. Karrion Kross retains. Roman retains. We just need Roman to keep that WWE Championship for a while because, okay, we have a new U.S. title champion. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that so early. And let's see, can Roman retain? He does. Okay, guys. Big E has beaten Karrion Kross for the Universal Championship. Glad to see Big E back here. Dana Brooke once again wins. What a surprise, honestly. LA Knight. Dexter Lumis is your new U.S. champion. Okay. And Roman retains once more. Like I said, I don't know. Do you guys think Big E versus Roman's good for a winner take all? We'll see after this month what the championships are looking like, and then I'll decide on that. Guys, it is finally a chance for the video to end. Will Gunther defeat LA Knight for his title? If not, if Big E retains, I am doing Big E versus Roman for winner takes all. Please, Gunther. Thank God. Oh, finally. Let's just see. Did Big E retain? Okay, Big E did retain. So here's what I am going to do. I'm going to book matches for all the championships in the next event, right? That'll be the finale of this. But just to be clear, honorable winner, like runner-up, I'm just going to give it to Rhea Ripley. She won the title multiple times, but she has the other brand's title, so I did not count it. Usos also won the tag title. Roman also won their title, but they didn't have both. Gunther is the first to climb back to his glory, so Gunther is the winner of this video. Big E retains. T-Bar defeats Dexter. Whatever. I'm going to book some matches to allow this Roman retains to give us a huge last event. Okay, I can't make it for the titles. I don't know why, but whoever wins it's going to be winning the title. So let's go into this. Come on, Usos. Usos win. They're SmackDown champion. Austin Theory loses. Austin Theory will not keep his title. Let's see. Gunther retains his title. Gunther already the winner, so it doesn't matter. Big E keeps the Universal title. Roman keeps the WWE title. And Jimmy and Jay are the SmackDown and Raw Tag Champions now. This took me forever to make, which I don't know why. It's just like stars weren't climbing, and every time they did, they kept falling. So yeah, let's just take one last look at the champions before the video ends. Roman, WWE champion. Honestly, had a pretty good run as WWE champion, but he was a little wobbly. Reggie, the greatest U.S. champion, but this is not Reggie. Obviously, T-Bar won it at the end. Whatever. Now, this is supposed to say the Usos because I gave them that match, but whatever. Ziggler and Rude killed it. The tag team, Raw Tag Team Championship, I swear, changed every pay-per-view. Dana Brooke is single-handedly the greatest Raw Women's Champion ever. This championship doesn't matter. Didn't get to change it, so that's not a big deal. Now we look at SmackDown. And Big E, Universal Champion, which I'm not going to lie, Dexter Lumis probably had the longest run, but this championship changed quite a lot too. Santos Escobar had a great run as well at the beginning. Gunther ended up winning, but this title was held by... Who's it held by? I don't know. But Sami Zayn ended up winning it, which is cool, but whatever. I don't even remember, because this title was never defended, really, so I'm glad Gunther came back and won it. Jimmy and Jay, these tag champions, these were held by, let's just say... not the greatest stars the entire video, you know. Lacey Evans did not hold on to this the entire time, but she held on to it quite a bit. She was an amazing champion. So, yeah, just like that, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want more stuff like this, you know, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and all of that. Or if you don't want stuff like this, then obviously, you know, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you want to see. I just thought I would... you know, do something that y'all don't normally see. I've been playing this game a lot lately, and I thought this would be a fun idea. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want something like this again, you know, just leave a like. Thank you, and yeah.